So tonight, Golden State probably wraps up the NBA season, and they beat Cleveland. And I know what some of you are going to be saying. Man, it's boring. It's boring. Same team, boring. Folks, parity's never been a thing in the NBA. It's never been a thing. From 1999 to 2014, here's who represented the Western Conference in the finals. Spurs, Lakers, 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 Spurs, Lakers, Spurs, Mavericks, Spurs, Lakers, 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 Mavericks, Thunder, Spurs, Spurs. You know what's followed that? Warriors, Warriors, Warriors. What are you getting all worked up about? For the record in horse racing, Bob Baffert has a horse this weekend going for a Triple Crown. When's the last time that happened? Bob Baffert had a horse in another weekend going for a Triple Crown. Roger Federer, Serena Williams, dominance 15 years. Real Madrid won 3 straight European championships. Roger Penske's team just won their 7th Indy 500. 17th. Sports parity's a myth. Parity in life's a myth. O has been a rich, O has been a poor. And the rich are gaining. Well, freaking out about this. For the record, here's every AFC starting Super Bowl quarterback since 2001. Brady, Rich Gannon, Brady, Big Ben, Peyton, Brady, Big Ben, Peyton, Big Ben, Brady, Flacco, Peyton, Brady, Peyton, Brady. 15 to 17 years. Ben, Brady, Peyton. College football. This will be Alabama's best team ever. They're going to win it again. 6 titles, 10 years. High school. Go to any city of note in America. There's a dominant high school basketball powerhouse and a dominant high school football powerhouse. I live in Southern California. It's the same 4 really good high school football teams every year. In Northern California, it's the same 2. In Nevada, Bishop Gorman, it's the same 1. Duke in Kentucky, Duke just landed the top 3 high school basketball recruits. Well, you're talking about parity. No parity in sports. It's a myth. There's no parity in life. And there's a reason for it. Dominance is unavoidable because so few people are great at anything. In SEC football, it's Nick Saban and a bunch of gym teachers. I have no problem with how Golden State formed this dynasty. Klay Thompson was an 11th pick. Steph was a 7th pick. Draymond was 2nd round. They won a title without Kevin Durant. The cake was formed. He's just the icing. By the way, Oklahoma City, just like a lot of businesses in America, could have been the next dynasty, but they screwed it up. They had James Harden. They had Kevin Durant. They had Westbrook. All young kids. They chose the wrong one. They let Harden go, and Kevin Durant left. They embraced the wrong guy. That's because Sam Presti's an overrated general manager. Sam Presti could have all sorts of rings. He made a decision to choose Westbrook and his tunnel vision, who couldn't shoot 6 years ago. Harden was a better shooter 5-6 years ago, and the league was becoming a shooter's league, and they let Harden go. Daryl Morey, smarter than Sam Presti, MIT grad, went and got Harden. They didn't want Westbrook. I got no problem whatsoever Kevin Durant going to Golden State. He's the icing. The cake was formed. They won 73 games without him. They won a title without him. And the other reason I have no problem with what I'm seeing right now, we're all freaking out about this. Don't kid yourself. The needle moves and changes all the time in the NBA. Since 2000, we've had 2 separate Laker dynasties, a Spurs dynasty, a LeBron mini dynasty in Miami, and now a Warriors dynasty. That's 4 dynasties in 18 years. That's 4 separate dynasties. How can you already be bored and fearful? I'm not even counting the big 3 in Boston, and they were really, really good. They just won 1 title. Got to win at least 2 and get to 4 straight finals if you want to be called a dynasty. But in 18 years, we've already had 4. The NBA power structure shifts all the time, certainly more than the AFC's doing right now. And the other thing is, Golden State looked like they were going to lose this year. We're already seeing cracks. We're already seeing fatigue. Curry's getting hurt more. They struggled with apathy, lost by 40 a couple times in the regular season, 30 in the regular season, 20 multiple times. Houston went 7, and it looked like down 3-2, Chris Paul got hurt. They would have lost the series. This thing's not going to last forever. Let me ask you a question. Name one NBA dynasty that's ever lasted longer than we thought. Because maintaining great, to me, is just as hard or harder than attaining great. Chris Bosh was on the show yesterday. He said after we won the second one and we were headed for the third, and that's what the Warriors will be doing next year, he said it started to emotionally be really, really hard. Yeah, Bosh yesterday, he said after we won the second one and we started heading into the third season, that turnaround is quick. The expectations are you win or you fail. That's why I predicted Boston's going to win the championship next year. You can see fatigue already setting in. You saw it in the regular season. They got bored. You saw Houston had them in real trouble. Houston's going to probably get better. They could add you-know-who. So this life has no parity. The business community, Silicon Valley, sports, there's no parity. Beverly Hills was the nicest community in Los Angeles 20 years ago. It's still where all the rich people live. No parity. It's a myth. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.